Hey guys, it's Kat. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video I am testing out a toy machine brush sponge washing thingy. So I got this little guy off Wish. You've probably seen it around a little bit. I know a few people have done this sort of video where they clean their brushes and sponges, and I really want to try it out. It's so damn cute, so damn cute. That's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be washing my brushes and then one beauty blender, as I don't really use beauty blenders anymore, but I haven't washed this particular one since I last used it, which was probably months ago. So that's going to be very, very interesting to see if it actually cleans any of the makeup, foundation, anything off of the beauty blender and brushes, because yes, they've got some very bright colours on them at the moment, so hopefully we can see if it works. So like I said, I got this off Wish, and it says it's a mini multifunction kids washing machine toy beauty sponge brushes washer. Now it was £4, but also £4 for shipping. You can get it in black, blue or pink. A lot of people went for the pink one, but I went for the black and gold because it just looked more cute and I love the colours. The blue one I saw is blue and white. That is super cute as well. So there's 3 different colours on there. I will try and link it in the description box, or just go over to Wish and search for mini washing machine, beauty sponges, brushes, washer as well. Something like that. Just go and write in something like that and then it will come up with this. So it does take batteries to actually work the washing machine. At the bottom you have to unscrew this area, and I think it's 2 AA batteries that you put in to make it work. And then you have a button on top which makes it spin around inside the washing machine. I'm just going to press it now. So cool. So it's not super fast, but it hopefully will wash stuff. And then inside you have this little cup that you just put in, and then it has like a safety little top on it. And then on the side you have this plastic pipe that you tip the water out from. So really excited to try this out. So I have a few brushes that need cleaning, so we'll be trying one of the big ones and one of the small ones, or a couple of the big ones, a couple of the small ones. As you can see, some of the brushes do have very bright shadows on, so it will be very interesting to see if any of the colour actually comes off of them. This is a very old and very dirty beauty blender that I'm going to be putting into the washing machine. That's just disgusting. Also in the water you need to put a brush cleaning solution. I have mine by Real Techniques and it's a brush cleansing gel. So I'm going to be putting a little bit of this in the water. I don't think there's anything else I need to say, so let's just get straight into the video and wash my brushes with a tiny washing machine. I can't say that's something that I would ever say, but I just did. So let's just get into the video. Right, let's try this out then. So I've got some water in a bottle and you're supposed to just put some in, I guess. So I don't know how much you're supposed to put in. I think that's enough. And then you put in some of your cleaning solution. I think that's enough. So I'm going to try this brush first, and this is one by Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. This is the JH02 brush, and I think you're just supposed to put it in and turn it on. I'm not sure how this is supposed to work. I hope it doesn't kill the brush because this is my favourite bronzing brush. So I'm just going to put it in, if it will fit. And then turn it on, I guess. Ooh. It won't run. Okay, maybe we need to hold it so it's able to go round and round. Because if you leave it in there, like I'm pressing down and it won't run, so you need to... Not too sure what's happening. Doesn't sound healthy. I think it needs more water, so I'm going to put a little bit more in. And then, so it is going round and round. We turn it off. So before I take my brush out, I'm just going to empty it using this into a bowl that I have right next to me. It's definitely cleaned it a little bit, at least, because the water is orange. Okay then, let's have a look. Wow, okay, it's much cleaner. You can definitely see it's much cleaner. I have a towel on my lap because I did actually spill water. So I'm just going to squeeze it in the towel. A lot of water still left in the brush bristles. Just going to squeeze it. So that's what the brush looks like at the moment. You can definitely see some sort of bronzer colour still on the bristles, but it's a lot cleaner than what it was at the beginning. I think it did work. It definitely got rid of some of the bronzer on the brush. I am happy with that. So I'm just going to fill it back up with some more water and more solution. And the first eyeshadow brush, I'm going to use this one, and this is the JH35 brush. And as you can see, it has got purple eyeshadow on. So let's pop it in and press the button. Oh God. Oh no, that's come out. Yeah, there we are. Because the brush is lighter than the face brush, when you turn it on, it is making the cup inside rise up and more foamy. So you might have to hold it down to hold the cup inside down because it is coming out of the machine. So let's put it on again. You can see all the foam there. That's so cool. Oh, that one's been in there long enough. It's kind of dripping at the bottom, if you can see. I don't know why. It's coming through some sort of thing. Maybe I've got too much water in there. So let me just empty it out and then we'll look at the brush. There's still a little bit of foam in there, but let's take the brush out. I'm just going to wipe it off with this towel. See, I mean, it's a lot cleaner than what it was before, but there's still some eyeshadow on there. It probably makes more sense and probably more worth cleaning them by hand or using like the little tool things you have where you just put it on your hand and then scrub it against little nodules and little things that you can get. Because there's still some on there, but it's a lot cleaner than what it was before. So I've just put more water in here, but I'm not going to put any more solution as there's lots of bubbles in there still. I'm going to use this brush, which is from Beauty Bay, and it's in the buff, and it's a foundation brush. So I'm going to test it out because I do need a foundation brush that is clean because my other ones are dirty as well. As you can probably tell, I hate cleaning my brushes. I hate just standing there and cleaning them. So this is more of a fun way. It just doesn't clean them enough, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to pop this one in and then turn it on. I feel like it's going to go everywhere. Right, first I'm going to empty it. Right, so let's have a look at the brush. No, it didn't really work on this one. Let me just squeeze all the water out. Yeah, it didn't really work on the foundation brush. As you can see, there's so much foundation left in there. So yeah, that didn't really work on that one, which is a shame. Right, so this time I'm going to try the Beauty Blender. As you can see, let's do a little bit closer. It is disgusting and filthy, it is. So I'm going to put it in here, and this time we can actually close the lid because it's not like a brush where it sticks out. So let's pop it in and then close the lid and then turn it on. Oh, it's literally running out of the bottom. Probably broke it. So it's foaming on the top. You can see the little Beauty Blender round and round in there. Probably got no water left in it. Oh, it's slowing down. Have I broken it? I think I might have broken it. It's stopped. Yeah, so it's not running anymore. Maybe if I take it out. I'm going to take the water out first. The water is running clear, so it must not have cleaned it at all. Are you ready? Oh yeah. Let me just squeeze it in there. So it didn't really do anything. It's pretty much filthy still. Let me just squeeze it. There's still a lot of product in that sponge, so it didn't work at all. Let's see if it works again. Alright, so it's still working. I'm going to put the Beauty Blender back in and see if it works again. Probably not, but I want to try it again. Right, let's pop it in. Oh, the foam. Just holding a towel underneath it because it is leaking. The water must go through down the bottom because... I mean, if it doesn't really work, it's quite disappointing because it's quite a fun little tool to wash your brushes with. Instead of like standing there and washing them that way. My child self is crying right now. Gonna drain the water first. Right, let's take this one out. Yeah, it's still pretty dirty, isn't it, really? Just going to squeeze all the water back in. I think it's a little bit cleaner than what it was at the beginning, but it's still pretty dirty. There's a sponge now. It's a little bit cleaner, so it did clean it a little bit, but it's still dirty where layers and layers of foundation are on there. But I do think it would clean it if you only had one layer of foundation on the sponge. I do think it would clean it because it did take a lot of foundation off of this. So those are the brushes and that's the sponge. So the sponge, again, it did clean it a little bit. This brush, it did clean a little bit as well. It's not as dark as it was at the beginning. It did take some of the purple eyeshadow off of this brush, but there's still a little tinge left on it. But I would still use this with another colour because that is clean enough for me. I think even if I did that by hand, it would still have this purple pinky residue left on it. So I'm happy with how it's cleaned this brush. But saying that, it didn't really clean the foundation brush at all. There is tons and tons of foundation left on that brush. I'm going to have to clean that by hand in a minute to get that all out before it stays like it and turns all nasty. But yeah, sadly it didn't clean this brush as much as I wanted it to. I do think it's a cool little gadget and it's a fun way of cleaning brushes and sponges if you don't want to do it by hand, or if you're a little bit lazy like I am with cleaning your sponges and brushes. I mean, it won't remove every single trace of makeup on your brushes or sponges, but it will get some of it off, and it is so cool. I love it. I love this little guy. It's so cute. I will be keeping it and putting it up there and probably use it time to time to clean some of my brushes that have a little bit of product on. I think it's well worth the money that I paid for it. So I am impressed with this mini washing machine and will be using it again. So I think that's it for this video. It's just a fun little video or something a little bit different than what I'd normally do. I have got some Wish makeup that I'm going to be trying out. I think I'm going to buy very weird products from Wish and do a video on them, a little bit like the mini washing machine. So if you guys have any suggestions, then please write them in the comment section below. So I will be testing Wish makeup in a video soon. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe and hit that notification bell, ding ding. Also come and follow me on my Instagram. It's grammar somewhere down here, and it's also linked in my description box for you guys to go and check that out. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye guys.